All right, so the reason I wanted to talk about this comic is because this has to be one of the most unique comics that I have read so far, and it's been out for a while. It's not like a new comic or anything, but it's genuinely so weird and entertaining that it is honestly one of my favorite comics right now. Now, it's a like I said, it's really weird, right? So you read this title, a pig slaughtering knife, so essentially a butcher knife cutting through all realms, makes sense, right? Or the butcher blade that pierces all realms. Well, the whole premise of this comic is our main character Ye Chuan. He has a severe mental disorder of seeing everybody as a pig, right? So even he's in this therapy session with this obviously gorgeous, beautiful therapist, um, you know, right? But in his eyes, she's just a pig, and even she'll like flash her boobies, and it's just pigs, and it is so uniquely disturbing slash entertaining that this comic is it's so good in a weird, entertaining type of way, right? Um, Basically, synopsis of the comic: our, as I said, our main character here, he has this severe disorder where he sees everybody as pigs. There's like this whole life class. There's like life class, job class, I think. Life class, combat class. So and it could have like low tier, rare tier, god tier. Our main character, he awakens this life class, um god tier life class, which is just like being like a pig butcher, which is his parents or his father's a butcher. And so basically everybody's like, oh no, he's got the pig butchery class, which is, it's a life class, so it's pretty useless in terms of like combat and stuff, which is like what everybody wants, so to say. But he gets his system right, and he can see everybody as pigs. So his system gives him basically the talent of Nemesis of the Pig Clan, where he deals 50% extra damage to pigs, and each pig killed increases the talent's bonus by 1%. He also takes basically half damage from pigs. So essentially, he's the nemesis of a pig clan. The more pigs he kills, the stronger he gets. And in his eyes, everybody is a pig, right? So the system combined with his talent, combined with his like god tier pig butcher class, it's definitely it's an interesting take on the whole OP type genre, right? Like the reason he's OP is because he has this mental disorder where everybody's a pig and the system helps him defeat pigs. It's funny, it's entertaining, it's interesting. It is are a lot of like these like fan service scenes that just get ruined by the whole idea of him only seeing pigs. And it's like it's just so good. It's so funny. I will say it does the classic start where it's like you have this female character, childhood friend, where they're like always together, right? I mean, he doesn't really care. She looks like a pig in his eyes, so he has no romantic feeling towards her. But they're like always together and whatnot. And then she awakens a legendary combat class, and then basically turns cold, saying we're not from the same world anymore. And he's just like, okay. I mean, like he doesn't care, And so she tries to do this whole like breakup type thing when they weren't even dating, and it's like the classic Chinese girlfriend ex-girlfriend type start. But he just genuinely doesn't care because he's like, whew, finally got rid of that pig head. And so and then you can see here, basically this guy got a rare class, a rare combat class, but he tries to attack our main character, and since he looks like a pig, our main character overpowers him due to his mental disorder combined with his system, combined with his talent. So it is a pretty interesting take on the whole OP system talent genre type class. Honestly, I love it. It is so funny. It is so entertaining. It is very unique. I can't think of a comic off the top of my head that has such a unique premise to it. And the art's really good. It's like your typical like Chinese HD looking art is how I would describe it. With these like class systems like Catastrophic Necromancer, the Zerg Lord comic, where the art is like this a ultra HD, pretty interesting, good looking, like saturated art style. But I think it's really good. Obviously, it's kind of just like turn your brain off because obviously you can't take a story series too serious when you see this, right? Like you're not like, obviously the story itself is trying to be funny, trying not to be like extremely too serious. So I mean, it's an enjoyable read, it really is, and I feel like it's definitely worth checking out if you want something completely unique. And it's a power fantasy. It's a power fantasy with a unique take, and I love it. I do. um, but I just want to talk about today because holy crap, having a blast reading this comic. But that'll be it for this video. If you guys like, leave a like, leave a sub. I hope to see more of you guys in the future. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.